Halo guys, balik lagi di channel BadRush. So, kita akan masuk ke part ketiga dari story di event Roses and Muskets ya, kalau gue nggak salah. So, langsung aja kita lanjutkan lagi guys untuk Fontinalia filmnya. Cuman apa ini kok? Oh ya, emang masih tanda seru semua ding ya, gue lupa. Oke, itu mini gamesnya. Pokoknya kita selesaiin storynya dulu. Oke, sekarang kita lanjut. The Lone Isle Glimpse Through Hope. Sudah sampai tengah ya. Let's go, kita tunggu sampai jam 8. Oke, langsung aja kita ke pagi hari, terus memulai syuting lagi, syuting film. Kita lanjutkan di hari kedua ya, syuting film. Kok belum? Until follow morning meneh. Udah 24 jam kita nunggu, masa libur sehari, langsung libur sehari ininya, apa namanya guys, syutingnya anjir. Oke. Alright, let's head on. Syuting film lagi, dan kemarin di pas syutingnya nggak ada nggak ada tutorial, nggak ada apa. Ini kenapa sih malah klik anjir? Apa di bawah itu guys? Kayaknya di atas ya. Nggak ada ini ya, kayak yang hari pertama yang kita uji coba sama Furina itu. Kirain ada gitunya guys, maksudnya biar ada mini gamesnya kecil-kecilan gitu. Nggak ada. Tapi kita bisa mainin sih, kemarin kan ada pilihan tuh, tapi ternyata nggak ngubah apa-apa, meskipun nggak tahu ya guys, tapi gua asal milih itu ternyata oke-oke aja, tidak ada masalah. Jadi langsung aja kita lanjut. Makanya gua kira tuh di setiap sama kayak kemarin, kayak yang menyelam itu, yang halu-halu itu kan ada beberapa yang dijadiin mini gamesnya kan guys, jadinya kita nggak perlu tutorial lagi gitu kan, udah mengalami. Tapi emang apa namanya, kemarin ada, gue yakin yang kemarin kita praktekkan bareng Furina itu juga masuk dalam mini game sih harusnya ya, soalnya seru sih. Jadi kita milih scene yang mana, terus narasinya yang mana ya kan, jadinya oke gitu. Oke, langsung aja kita ketemu yang lain. Atonya langsung hilang anjir. Alright, langsung kita mulai. Roses and Muskets Act 3. Oke, jadi syuting sama investigasinya berjalan terus ya sampai ke hari selanjutnya. Sekarang kita akan langsung, apakah masih menghadapi syuting apa langsung investigasi nih guys, nggak tahu nih.
Good work everyone.
Oh, langsung kelar.
We're looking to wrap with our two main ladies today. I can already smell our success.
What do you mean looking to wrap? Oh, aren't you the expert now?
Udah kelar, tinggal editing nih.
This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron.
Ini scene terakhir kayaknya guys.
There will be quite a bit of action, but no choreography beyond what we've already rehearsed. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
Oke, langsung scene terakhir ya.
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago. And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, Mora and status is everything. She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that deadly poison, the 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me? So let's see. What is stronger, Mora and power, or the 2 muskets in your hands? Get them!
Anjir, kok jadi bertarung?
There are too many of them! It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris.
jadi
And Mother will be watching over
jadi
us
apa
too.
namanya? Jadi demo hero gini. Oh, tombak dia.
Stop right there!
Anjir, ditembak. Kar.
You've lost.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
We are no children of yours, and we'll never call that place our home.
Then tell me, what did you do all this for? You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than sentences for your crimes?
We will gain our long-awaited justice. It's over.
Finally, it's over. So, where will you go now, Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
I want to go visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Cut.
Huh? Tulip, look!
Oh, belum kirain.
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming again. Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect this scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take. All right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and Iris.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevrolet!
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly. I wish I could savor the experience for just a bit longer.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has really been a lot of fun. You were great too, Chevrolet. The way you said, long-awaited justice. It gave Paimon chills.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Whoa, Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Ada
Please excuse
kasus
me, everyone.
pasti.
I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about to tell her how great she did. It seemed like some urgent official business. Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain. Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. You can go home and get some rest. And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting skills today were immaculate as always. Are you sure you won't consider taking up full-time acting? See, I just happen to know this great troupe that's still looking for a lead actress. Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission. I cannot remain in Fontaine to pursue an acting career. Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure this incredible opportunity in my heart. Oh, that's a shame. But I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind. I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But hopefully I'll see you on set over the next few days. Even though my part's wrapped, I'd still like to swing by and help out the crew. See you tomorrow, Traveler and Paimon.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate the case some more with Chevres today.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh? Where are we going?
You could say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small, remote islands of intel.
Oke, sepertinya ada perkembangan guys. Kita kemana nih? Anyway, kita langsung oke.
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely didn't expect having to float this far after a full day of filming. So, Chevres, why did you take us here?
Did you find a new clue?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but it should show us a clear way forward. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
Oh, you mean that famous perfumer?
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her aid several times in the past to resolve some difficult cases. After I discovered the rainbow
Yang
rose
mana
at the scene of
Emily,
the
anjir?
murder, I sent it to her. After all, she's probably the foremost expert on flowers and scents in all of Fontaine.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the trace amounts of soil left on it. But according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived from a very rare cultivar.
Huh. Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties
Oke,
of rainbow
katanya
rose. Paimon just
rainbow
thought they
rose
grew
yang
everywhere in the
ditinggal itu
wild.
termasuk
Flowers
yang
that are
langka.
deliberately
Oke.
cultivated will always show some different features from those that bloom in the wild. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with Emily's expertise, we were able to pinpoint the place where it was first picked from.
Jadi tahu di mana
Paimon gets it
ngambilnya
now.
bunga itu
So
ya.
whoever first planted that rainbow rose was probably the killer.
Precisely. And after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past, we discovered that there's only one person in all of Fontaine who could grow and sell this specific cultivar.
Really? And who is it?
It's the novelist.
Anjir,
Didn't
novelisnya
you say
sendiri
he had
anjir.
an alibi?
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. I still don't think he was the one who pulled the trigger. However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited him at his home or never purchased a rainbow rose from his garden. Whatever the case, we will
Oh,
have
itu
to
dari
confirm a number
kebunnya
of things with him.
novelisnya. Tapi
So,
siapa tahu
you mean
ternyata
the next
pembunuhnya
place
beli
we
dari
need to
situ
go
bisa.
is-
Jadi masih belum
Yes,
tahu.
we're going to pay him a visit at his home.
Belum tahu kalau dia pembunuhnya apa bukan ya, tapi yang jelas bunganya dari kebun novelisnya. Tapi kan yang nembak masih belum, siapa tahu ada orang beli dari dia terus dipakai buat bukti bisa. Tapi sih bau-baunya emang novelisnya sih yang bunuh. Tapi karena apa? Dia pun yang buat cerita, tapi terus terinspirasi dari ceritanya mungkin. Coba kita cek dulu. Loh, kok di atas? Kita udah turun kok, naik lagi ya. Walah, awasin dari sini tuh. Anjir itu juga.
That should be his house.
Oh, dijagain.
There are so many
The Mex,
Gardemex
huh?
stationed around the place. That's pretty unusual, right?
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be harassed or disturbed.
Anjir disewa anjir.
So there are a lot of flowers in his garden, but Paimon doesn't think we'll be able to pick one without alerting the Gardemex.
Right. Which is exactly why I think there has to be a special connection between him and the killer.
So, should we knock?
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care of a number of those Gardemex first.
But they're so far away.
Di
How are you planning
sniper
to do
tembak.
that?
Don't forget, Paimon, I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers.
Apa mini game kah adik-adik? Jadi sniper di game Genshin Impact jadi semua game yuk, game sniper, game puzzle, game apa lagi ya, tuh kan jadi sniper. Oke, ini mungkin salah satu mini gamesnya guys, bisa ya. Door, gimana sih? Oh, klik kanan. Oh, diklik kanan dulu baru. Kalau klik kanan lagi, oh balik. Oke. Anjay. Anjir, kok nggak mati? Oh, mati. Anjir, ditembak 2 kali baru mati. Anjay. Tinggal 1 ya. Oke, mungkin itu salah satu mini gamesnya ya guys ini. Bisa jadi sniper.
All clear. Let's go.
Wait. Paimon's a little nervous now that we know he could be the killer. Can we go over our plan of action again?
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear, I'll ask him to come with us for a quick round of questioning at the guard's headquarters.
But can't we just arrest him?
We still have no evidence that he's the killer, or that he lent the killer any direct aid. Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking to him.
Oke,
It'll
kita
help
akan
the
ambil
Marechaussee
bukti-buktinya
Phantom
ya.
confirm Emily's theory.
Sure, no problem. Just be careful, Chevres.
Jeffers yang akan nangkap, akan interogasi, kita ambil bunga-bunganya aja.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste, are you home?
Who could it be at this hour?
Oh, it's you, Officer Hoyoverse.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste? We would like to ask you some questions about a case.
Oh, is it still regarding the murder case from before?
I cannot confirm or deny that at this time.
So it is then.
Listen, I need you to come with me, Mr. Baptiste.
Miss Hoyoverse, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Oh! Okay.
By saving me the trouble, you mean...
I will confess.
Oh.
I was the killer.
Dia pembunuhnya.
Hey,
Kenapa dia mengakui?
guilty.
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the inevitable trial.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
I must say, I hate this feeling.
Oh? Is it because I confessed? Or because you've been proven wrong?
Both, I suppose.
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I did it to exact revenge.
Dia juga mau balas dendam.
I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
That was
emang
never
dari-
recorded in the
Oke.
orphanage's records.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die right in front of him.
So, your novel, it was like a record of your life?
Anjir, ternyata
No,
ceritanya.
of course not. It was a work of fiction with many embellished parts. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who abused his power to murder my mother. That part was 100% real.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin. An irredeemable beast who sank his fangs into a defenseless woman just for a few bags of Mora.
Tapi kenapa
But if that's
ibumu
really
harus
the
dibunuh
truth,
tuh?
you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father, the
Oh,
true
yang itu
mastermind
bapaknya.
behind it all.
Anjrit, anjrit.
I never thought I'd hear that kind of thing from the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this burden anymore. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out, you are exactly right. I've become overwhelmed by the aftermath of the murder.
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
The true mastermind is too rich and too powerful for me. I've accepted that I will never be able to avenge my mother alone.
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up.
Now, Officer Shavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I? Are you trying to convince me to commit another crime?
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity of all of your claims?
Well, I'd like to speak with you privately.
Sure. Why don't we speak privately at the guard's headquarters?
No, it has to be here. I must ensure that we won't be overheard.
Fine. Let's talk here.
When I said won't be overheard, I meant by anyone. I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Please stay safe, Chevres.
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on what you're going to tell me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then listen closely.
So that's how it's all connected.
So, it seems you believe me after all.
Do you want me to go public with this?
No, of course not. At least, not right now.
Then why did you bother telling me?
You've read my work. What do you think? Even if you were to go public with all of this right now, he'd simply deny everything. It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, it has long sunk beneath the waves by now. Justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, you will always stand on the side of justice. But do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him? I bet he could lead an extremely comfortable life in the fortress of Meripede.
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Your portrayal of the musketeer was exquisite. Pull the trigger of justice against him. Let the villain get what he deserves.
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Shavras. I know that would be impossible. No. What I'd like is for you to perform the deed on my behalf.
Oh, Chevres sure is taking her time. What could they be talking about anyway? Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her? Oh, you do have a point. Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be? And why the novelist doesn't want us to hear what he's saying to Chevres?
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Hey, how did your talk go?
What should we do?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket. It was indeed buried in his backyard.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to return to the Special Patrol. There are still a few loose ends I need to tie up. I'll probably be quite busy over the next few days, so apologies if you don't see me on set.
All right. Paimon understands if you can't tell us everything you know. We'll just keep an eye on the Steambird then.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Apa? Oh, udah kelar. Yo, tumben. Part 3 ternyata secepat itu, guys. Oke. So, kita udah tahu siapa pembunuhnya, tapi kita masih belum tahu ya yang dia ceritakan ke Hoyoverse apa. Tapi yang jelas pembunuhnya itu, dan ternyata hampir mirip dengan cerita yang dia buat. Ternyata pembunuhnya adalah novelisnya itu sendiri, guys. Jadi dia bikin cerita ya hampir sebagian besar benar, dan ternyata pelaku aslinya emang bapaknya, maksudnya yang bunuh ibunya ya. Jadi ibunya itu mati, terus dia kabur atau at least ditampung oleh yatim piatu gitu kan. Apa sih namanya? Apa kalau ngumpulin anak yatim piatu itu apa namanya ya, pokoknya itulah ya kan, di rumah itu. Nah terus dia ngaku nggak tahu orang tuanya siapa, intinya nggak ada record dia orang tua siapa segala macam. Intinya dia dari itu tadi dari dari apa sih namanya anak yatim piatu dikumpulin tuh, kok gue lupa namanya, pos apa ya, kok gue lupa sih. Ya itulah intinya. Terus ternyata dia punya ibu yang ternyata dibunuh di depan matanya sendiri, dan yang membunuh adalah orang yang dibayar oleh bapaknya. Jadi dia membunuh ininya guys, pengeksekusinya. Jadi mastermind-nya si bapaknya itu belum sempat dia bunuh, tapi kayaknya ada masalah, atau mungkin bapaknya adalah orang yang berpengaruh besar di Fontaine, jadi makanya dia nggak mau ini ketahuan dulu, soalnya sangat berisiko lah, intinya gitulah. Tapi intinya dia pengen kalau Hoyoverse, kalau bisa kamu yang balas dendamin lah ke bapaknya gitulah soal ibunya ini gitu ya. Intinya udah terkuak siapa pembunuhnya, tapi belum tahu lah, intinya motif lengkapnya kita belum tahu lah ya kan. Yang jelas balas dendam ya, tapi kan maksudnya kenapa harus sampai balas dendam gitu loh ya. Yang jelas karena emang ibunya dibunuh ya kan, tapi maksudnya kenapa bapaknya harus ngebunuh ibunya, itu yang kita belum tahu ya kan. Oke, so hari ini sampai sini aja guys, ternyata part 3 tidak terlalu lama. Next, besok kita akan ke part 4 ya, udah mau hampir selesai ini. So kita part 4, terus habis itu part 5, baru habis itu besok-besoknya lagi 3 hari kemudian ya, baru kita akan cobain semua mini gamesnya. Oke, kita udah nyobain 2 mini games harusnya, yaitu yang sniper ini tadi, sama yang kemarin tuh ini ya, jadi kameramen gitu ya. Oke, so thank you and sampai jumpa besok guys, and have a good day. Bye bye.